Oh my god, see the nightmare I'm having trying to get this to stay on. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god, I've been having internet issues. It keeps telling me it's a bit... Right, do you know what I've just done? I've just decided to come off my Wi-Fi and I'm using my data. So I've got 1 gig of data to use. I don't know how long it's going to give me, but hopefully you can see me okay now. Hi Abby, hi neighbours. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I was having a bit of technical difficulties, but as I said, I'm on my data now, so hopefully you can see and hear me okay. If you could let me know, that would be great. So yes, I'm supposed to be starting Feel Good Fridays, and for some reason the internet just wants to stop me, and last week it was supposed to start and I was in hospital, so Feel Good Fridays is not feeling so good. But today you can't see me. Oh no. Okay, Val, thank you. Tracy Ann, if you can try and refresh, I think maybe you might be able to see me then. Can everybody else see me okay? Good stuff. So today what I wanted to talk about is actually a little bit different. Hi Stephen. I did have a plan that I was going to do with Abby, but she's not here. She's at her friend's tonight. You can see her in the comments there. She's staying with her friend Sarah. Hi Sarah. So what I want to do instead is show you the little charms that I've collected so far, because I want to start making jewellery. I want to raise money for cancer charities. And I know the title of this one today is Being Grateful. I will talk about that in a second, but quickly I just wanted to show you the bits that I've collected so far to make the bracelets. So first I have, oh god, bad lighting. I have, that's the chains, so it's all, hi Tracy, you can see me now. So this is the chains that I've bought, so I can use these for bracelets or necklaces, but it's sterling silver chain, and I have tools so that I can make it, you know, whatever length I would like. And I'm going to put them in these little bags. Hi Jonah, hiya. So I'm just showing everybody what I'm going to be using to make my bracelets and my jewellery to raise money for cancer charities. So first I was showing off the chain. That's the chain I can cut to size to make the bracelets and the necklaces. And then this is the little organza bags that I've got. It's all different colours. I think they're so cute because that's what I'm going to put them in instead of boxes. So the first charms that I've got for them is these. I don't think you can see them very well, but I will take it out. These are infinity charms. It's like the figure 8 on its side. Hello David, hello, hello, hello. So I'll just show you this if you can see. It's a little silver infinity charm. So that's the first one that's going on the bracelets. And then I've got these, oh, these are my favourite so far, and they're quite heavy. I'm struggling to get the wee bags open because nails. That opened it. These are the next wee charms. Don't know how well I can see that you can see that, but it says believe on it. So that's my next wee charm, and see, because I just dropped it, I've just spilled them everywhere. Ugh, honest to God. This is only like my 3rd live, so you're going to have to just bear with me. Sorry Val, I missed what you said there, 2 seconds. Where's the comments? I have tons of charms I do not use, and being a cancer survivor, I would like to donate to you. Oh, of course. Oh, good job on beating it. I did not know that. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. But yeah, totally. I'll private message, and absolutely, that would be amazing if you would love to do that. Thank you very much. It's really kind. Abby says, I can still help. Well, there's not really much you can help with. I'm just showing off my little charms just now, but we can chat in a minute when we're talking about the being grateful stuff. So this is the next charm. Look, it's a little pretty star. Is that not cute? I love that one. It's my little star. And then also I've got, these are the little clasps that go on the end to connect them. And then the last one, this is, I don't know, but my mum helps up at our church, and I go up on a Wednesday sometimes to sit in the community cafe and to speak with them things. So I got these charms specifically for the church because I thought if I could sell them up there, then I could also raise money. I know that they're really giving and they love things like that. So this wee charm is a little fish, and I don't know how well you can see that, but inside the little fish it says Jesus. And I just thought that was really cute because the story that's from, obviously in the Bible it states that Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 fish. And that particular story in general, just the message of that story, whether you believe in it or not, the message of that story is, I think, what I take from it is no matter how little you have, you know, you should still try and be kind and be sharing, and, you know, don't sit and watch your fellow human beings suffer if there's anything that you can offer them. And what really annoys me is that a lot of people think, and this is going to go into the being grateful subject quite nicely, a lot of people think that to be kind or to show people love or whatever, that you have to have a lot of money in order to do that. And I'm a great big believer in thinking that time is actually the most valuable currency that we have, and love, and those are free. Like, those are the most important things to give somebody, to show somebody that you care and to show somebody love, to give them your time, because everybody's time is limited and it's very precious. I do believe that. So to give somebody your time and to give somebody love, I think is just as important as anything that money could buy. Hi H. Exactly. Jonah and Val and Tracy Ann are agreeing with me. I'm glad you think so too. And I know I might be known in a few circles for sending gifts and money and things like that to someone. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot that I send, but it's little things that I know are going to be appreciated and, you know, going to be welcome and be grateful for. And that's something that people say to me, you're too nice, you need to stop giving to people. And I can understand why. I understand that people don't want to see me taken advantage of. People don't want to see people, you know, just like using me for money or for things like that, because I am a giving person. But the thing is, just because I'm giving doesn't mean I'm stupid. And I don't give to people that I feel are ungrateful. And to me, that's the difference. I will give you everything I have in the world, even though it isn't a lot. But all I ask is that it's appreciated, and appreciation comes naturally. And it's so natural for people to say thank you and for people to say, oh, you know, that's really nice. That makes me happy. And I don't mean that I do things just so I get like appreciation back, but it's nice to know that that's made a difference. But if I have somebody coming to me and saying, oh, Deborah, you couldn't give me tenner this week, or you couldn't give me 20 next week, and then they don't give me anything back, or they don't even give me their time, and they don't even, you know, phone me up or text me, how are you? You know, that's the difference. So if you're my friend, you treat me like a friend, you give me your time, you give me your love, I'm going to give you everything that I have. Exactly. Hi Emoji, hi Bobby, I've seen a few new names drop in. I'm very happy that you've come to join me. I'm just talking about being grateful and being given, and how time and love is the biggest things to give. And when I give things and people say to me, oh, but I've got nothing to give you back, well, that's where you're wrong. Because if you give me your time and you show me love, that to me is like, you may as well be giving me £1 million or $1 million, depending on where you live. Because money means absolutely sod all to me, because all our graves are the same size. Do you know what I mean? We're going to leave this planet one day and you can't take anything with you. So at the end of the day, the biggest things that you can give to somebody is your time and your love. Bobby Shane says, I'm new here and I'm very happy to join your live stream. Well, it is very good to have you. This is only my third time going live, so it is really nice to have some new people coming in and saying hello. Tracy Ann says, wouldn't mind £1,000,000 though. Do you know, yep, absolutely, I'm only human. You know, if somebody gave me £1,000,000, I'd be like, yep, taking it. But do you know the first thing I would do is give it to people that need it. So my first dream, if I win the lottery, I would love to build a school in Kenya with my own bare hands. I would fly over, I would build a school, and then I would train up and pay for volunteers or teachers to come in and teach these kids that don't have that opportunity. I think education is a very important thing. Jonah says, I'm going to live in space with the aliens. Well, you know, there might be aliens on this planet, you just don't know. Jonah says, can I please come build the school with you? Of course you can. Anybody, if I get £1,000,000 or any amount of money, that dream can become a reality. If I can build a school in Kenya, you're all invited. H says, me too. Val says, me too. Of course, everybody's welcome. Just come with me. We'll go and build a school in Kenya and I'm sure we can teach them things. Kevin will help, emoji guy, Tracy Ann, yep, we can teach them how to make things, we can teach them English, French, just anything. People have knowledge, that is a thing to share, that is a good thing to share. You don't have to have a lot of money. If you've got knowledge in your head, that's a very important thing that you can give out to the world. Jonah said, Roman Atwood said it's easier to earn your first $1,000,000 than it is to win it. Yep, absolutely true, totally agree. Stephen says, I'll need a passport first, but I'm there. Jonah said, let's earn the money, we can do it. Side note, total side note, Jonah from MyUploadedLife and Stephen Brown, who are both in the comments, you two have very similar background stories, if you catch my drift. I think you two would be good friends if you ever want to chat. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But anyways, so yes, the being grateful thing today, being Feel Good Fridays, is to promote the message that you don't need cash, you don't need a whole lot of money to make a difference in this world, and to give out to people and to share to people. And yes, that's just what I believe. Jonah says, hi Stephen, and let's earn the money, we can do it. We can do it. Well, this is what I'm trying to do here. This is what the wee charms are all about. Now, I get enough money that I can look after myself and my kids. I'm comfortable. I'm not rich, I'm not poor, I'm comfortable, and that's fine. The charms, the bracelets that I'm going to make, that is for charity. It is 100% profit to charity, because I get these wee charms in these small bags. You get between 50 and 100 charms, and it's like £1 off of wish.com. So I've got like 5 wee charms that I can put on, and if I sell them each bracelet for even £1, $1, that's already making a profit. And then, yeah, it's going to cancer charities. I'm looking at 2 different ones. There's specifically Click Sergeant, Young Children Against Cancer, and then there's also Macmillan Cancer Research, who I shaved my hair for earlier this year. Abby says, show what I gave to you. Are you talking about the Click Sergeant charm? Is that what you're talking about, Abby? I missed some other comments. Hang on. Where's the comments then? Right, I need to see the comments. Val said Kevin can lead the building. Yep. Stephen said he'll be a labourer. Great stuff. Val said anyone that wants to do a channel shout out, just subscribe and leave a comment. That's great. At The Neighbours on YouTube. It's really lovely, lovely family. But yep, we can all join in and do stuff to build this school in Kenya. Tracy Ann will bake the cakes, that's grand. But yeah, back to the charms. I'm doing that for the cancer research as another way to show that you don't need a lot of money to make money and be kind to other people. Val said, I'll eat the cakes. Yep, see, you're my kind of thinking. Abby, oh right, no, what you gave to me, the pictures, right, well, I did say I wasn't going to do the Feel Good Friday that we discussed because you weren't here, so I wanted you to be here, but yes, okay, I'll show them. Totally interrupting my flow, Abby. Hang on, because I don't know what I've done with them either for you. Hang on, guys. Hang on. No, you've had it, Abby. I don't know where they are. Abby gave me some pictures of when Stuart and Abby were little babies, and they're so cute, and I was going to show you guys, and that was going to be a discussion for Feel Good Fridays, just talking about watching people getting older and growing up and the things that you go through and things like that. But anyways, so yes, does anybody want to talk about anything to do with giving and sharing, and any thoughts or opinions? Let me know what you guys think, or any stories that you guys have maybe done something to reach out to other people and show some kindness, or maybe a time that somebody has showed you some kindness. Tracy Ann, how did your doctor's appointment go? Oh yes, right, I'll fill you in on that in a wee second. Val asked, is this a wig? Yes, this is a wig. I have quite a few. If you watch some of my old vlogs, you'll see I've got so many. Abby, stop interrupting my live feed. I will talk about that later. Yes, I've got a lot of different wigs. If you go through my vlogs, you'll see them all. Doctor's appointment. Yes, the doctor's appointment. I went for my colposcopy. Wednesday. It wasn't the bestest. It didn't go great. Tracy Ann and H said, Ariel vibes, fab colour. I know, I feel like Little Mermaid, totally. I wish I was a fish, I love the water. But yeah, so I had my colposcopy. It didn't go great. I was in a lot of pain. I had to get some more painkillers, so I was very tired. I did do a little bit of vlogging, and I did try to upload it before this live, but my internet's absolutely shocking today, so I'll resume uploading that after this, but it's probably going to be another 3 hours before it goes up. And I do talk about the doctor's appointment and things, but yep, colposcopy went fine, and then I've got a colonoscopy next Friday, and that's the one I'm not looking forward to. I mean, who wants a camera up their bum? It's so silly. And then they've sent me these. I have to take these sachets like the day before, because you have to be empty, let's just say. Let's see. Stephen says, hope you're okay. I will be, hopefully. It's just to get a diagnosis. Val says, sounds like me. What are your issues they're looking for? Oh, it's a long story. I've got a folate deficiency, first of all. It's to do with my autoimmune system, and a couple of years ago it started attacking myself. So I ended up with alopecia, and I had a whole bunch of hair fallout. I have vitiligo around my eyes because of it, and I have a lot of trouble going to the toilet and with periods and things like that. So it's just kind of been ongoing, and been in a lot of pain on my right hand side. So they're just going basically down every avenue that they can go down with a whole bunch of tests, and then hopefully from all the information they can come up with an idea. It could be anything from ovarian cysts to bad things, you know what I'm talking about, to Crohn's disease or celiac disease. It could literally be down to my diet. So hopefully we will have some sort of diagnosis. What are you saying? Stephen says, do not leave the house after drinking them, the sachets. I know, it literally tells you on the form, do not leave the house and stay near a toilet. Oh god, so gross. H says, sorry you had pain. Oh, thank you. I know, I'm very sorry myself, it was rubbish. Jonah says, good luck with the colonoscopy. It would be cool if you could live stream it. Then we could all look up your butt and it would be funny instead of scary. No. Abby has to go, she's got 1%. Bye Abby, it was nice of you to join me. Have a good time with your friends. Tracy Ann said, live stream of a colonoscopy. No. Yes, no, I don't agree. I do not think I would have a lot of viewers. I mean, I'm going to be on sedatives as well, so I don't even think I would be able to use my phone, let alone try and go live, but I'm glad I can laugh about it because I'm actually dreading it. Like, you get a sedative so that you're not really aware, but you're aware enough so that you can follow instructions, like if you have to turn over or whatever, or open your legs wider, but I'm not looking forward to it, because even though you don't remember, like, apparently after it you have no memory whatsoever of anything that happened. I just can't imagine that it's going to be a pleasant experience. And I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because it's going to get me some answers that I've been needing for about 2 years now. So hopefully we'll have some answers after it. But next week, Feel Good Friday, funnily enough, my appointment's at 3:30 and it says that I'll be there for about 3 hours, so it doesn't actually finish to 6:30. I don't think I'm going to do Feel Good Friday at 7. Because apparently you have a lot of gas after it as well. And could you imagine? Could you imagine me trying to do a Feel Good Friday when I've just been through that and I'm farting away? No thanks. I'll maybe change it to the Saturday. We'll maybe go for a mellow Saturday vibe instead of a Feel Good Friday next week. Anyways, we're supposed to be talking about being grateful, not about the contents of my bowels. So, yeah, I'm not feeling very grateful about having to get that done. But hopefully I will be grateful when I get some results and they're not bad. That would make me very grateful. Val says, colonoscopy isn't that bad, you won't even know about it. I hope not. Crafty lady Tracy Ann says, it might not be as bad as you think. I do hope it all goes well. Oh, me too. I'm so nervous about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Val says, I'm grateful for Jonah for introducing me to all of you great people. Oh, thank you. I know, me too. How cool has that been? Jonah from MyUploadedLife has been on a bit of a mission the last few weeks. Obviously, if you're a vlogger, you will know that YouTube changed some of their policies and you can no longer be monetized if you don't meet a certain criteria. I was monetized. I'm no longer monetized because I didn't meet the criteria, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine because I have a whole year to work on it. So that's absolutely fine. I don't do it for the money anyway. I do it just because I like talking to my phone. But yeah, Jonah, the last few weeks, he was just under the threshold. He had enough subscribers. You needed 1,000 subscribers, which he had, but you needed 40,000, what was it? I can't even remember, 400,000 minutes or something like that. Something ridiculously high like that anyway. And Jonah was just under that. Well, it was actually 4,000 hours, thank you for correcting me. 4,000 hours you need, and Jonah, I think, was a wee bit under that, but he gave all his friends a shout, brought us all into one chat on Messenger, and everybody just helped out as much as they could, from watching playlists all night long to tuning into the live feeds that he was doing. And I loved that. I loved being able to show the support to him and to watch all the support from his awesome friends. And personally, I think it was a really good boost for him, because I know that, Jonah, you were feeling a bit down about not vlogging or not maybe having the best of content, but it just shows you everybody rallied round and they got the job done. Jonah is now past the threshold, so that makes me super happy, and I'm so grateful to have been part of that, to watch everybody coming together and helping out. Val was one of the helpers, Emoji Guy, Patty, Oliver, Julie, my brain's going numb, I can't remember everybody, I'm sorry. Jacob, loads of people. Listen, this isn't my uploaded life, this is my channel. I don't know everybody that watches Jonah, but everybody was all there anyway, and it was really fun to be part of that. And then also from that, met a lot, excuse me here, I'm vlogging, met a lot of friends as well. So I've now gained some new subscribers and some new friends as well, which is awesome. And I'm learning about all these different people all around the world, and it's just so much fun. It's literally so much fun. Jonah says you guys are amazing. I do agree, they are amazing. Val says, I wish we could have helped you make it. Do you know, nobody could have helped me. I would have needed some sort of miracle to help me, because I've only got like 140 something subscribers, and I need like another 850. And then also my minutes, I've only got like 40,000 minutes, so it's like I need 10 times that. So no, I don't think any amount of help, but if you do want to help me from now and into the future, you could share my videos and tell people to subscribe. That would be awesome. I don't really do a lot of advertising for my channel. I kind of just like put it on Twitter and put it on Instagram, and then that's it. I don't really, maybe that's something I should do actually. We will get it for next year, Val, definitely. I missed the comment before that. Jonah, the watch time is much easier to get than the subscribers. Yep, absolutely, I know. And H said, I wish I could multiple myself. Oh, I know. I wish there was more than one of me, because then I could send one of me to California, one of me to Canada, one of me to Kenya. They all start with K. Or K. Anyway, sorry. Yes. What was I talking about? I totally distracted myself. Yes, so I'm miles behind on the threshold for being monetised again, but if you want to share my videos, if you want to give me a little shout out, if you want to share my page, I've got on Facebook, Debz Dreams, that's my like social media page. I do have a private page, but Debz Dreams is the one for my social media and for my vlogs, so you can get me on there. Twitter is at DebbieBabes, DebbieBabes, and Instagram is DebzDebs_McLeod_on_YT. Let Debz McLeod on YouTube. Let me see. Jonah says, I don't even know where to promote. I left the big YouTube group because I was being bullied. I know, because people get so competitive over it. Tracy Ann, monetised. Yes, if you're a vlogger, you could choose to monetise your videos, and if an ad showed up, you would get paid for it, like pennies, but they all count. And then every time you, in UK, if you make £60, you would get a payout. But you're not allowed to do that now unless you've got 1,000 subscribers or 400,000 minutes. Which is, it sucks for a lot of channels that we are doing it to become a business. And I know I'm talking about social media and marketing and advertising. I'm not necessarily doing it as a brand for business. I'm doing it a brand for recognition, if that makes sense. Like, so my wee logo and stuff, it's a brand for recognition. So when I do like the charity gifts and things like that, it's so that it's like a recognised brand. It's not for business, like to make money. Jonah says, how much money is YouTube going to pay you? Well, I know I was under the £60 threshold. I hadn't quite made £60 yet, but I don't know, because when I'm trying to go on it the last few days on AdSense, they're the people that pay you, or they're the ones that you get the monetisation through. AdSense hasn't updated, but it's coming up temporary unavailable, so it's not letting me access it. I don't know. One of them, I did get an email and it said that I could cancel it to get a payout from what I've already made, but then it closes it. Or I can just leave it open, and even though I can't get monetised now, if once I do meet the threshold, they'll just like add on to it and it'll save me opening up a new account, if that makes sense. Stephen says, it's shocking being bullied. It absolutely is. Val says, I hate when people bully anyone. When they bully my friends, I don't put up with it. Yep, no, absolutely. I'm very loyal to my friends. If I see anybody doing wrong to somebody I care about, I have to say something. I can't physically help it. It's like I have to be loyal and I have to stand up for my friend. Doesn't matter if you didn't make it to the threshold, they owe you. No, they do owe me. That's what I'm saying. They said I have the option of being able to take the payment that I've got, take whatever money I've made now, and then they close my account, or I can leave the account open. The money will just sit there, and then once I do meet the threshold, it will just add on to that, and it just means that I won't have to open like a new account after I'm like meeting the threshold. So it's like it's not enough money that there's not enough money in there that I would need it, put it that way. So I'm thinking I might just leave it there and just like have the account open, but obviously I can't be monetized until I meet the threshold, if that makes sense. Tracy Ann says YouTube have changed a lot, which has made a lot of vloggers angry. Yep, they have, because as I said, there is a lot of vloggers that do it as a job. They want to do it to make an income and to promote whatever it is they're wanting to promote, and it's negatively affect them because they were just under, maybe just under 1,000 subscribers or just under the watch minutes, and they didn't get there in time. They've now lost all monetization. Now, what I think they need to remember though, and I don't know enough about it, so I don't mean to look as if I know what I'm talking about, but in that case, if it's just that you're just under it, then I know you've got a year to wait, but I think if you do meet the threshold like over the space of the next year, I think it will start accumulating that you can then become remonetized again. I don't think you're going to have to wait a full year. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but if you're just under the threshold, surely if you, like after the policy change date, let's say for example you didn't make it before whatever the date was, I think it was like the 21st, but say you make it this week or next month, then surely you can ask YouTube to review that, and then okay, they might have a crap ton of videos to review, but maybe they would then look at that and then allow you to be remonetized, surely, I would think, because they wouldn't expect, like if you met the threshold within the next 10 days, say, they can't leave you a year before they give you any sort of, like allow you any sort of monetization. They review you if you didn't make it in the first place, so they can literally find any reason to deny you. Yeah, so do you know what I mean? So I think if you meet the threshold, whatever point you meet the threshold, then they will be able to look into it and then like start remonetization. I don't think you have to wait like 365 days from when the policy changed, which is what a few people were telling me. So maybe that was just what I was hearing, but there was a few people that I heard that were saying that if they didn't meet the change in time for the February cut-off date, that they had to wait away until next February, which I can't see being right. Like, I don't understand how that would work. Review as you go. Exactly. Now, as I says, I'm miles away from it, so there's no point me even worrying about that right now. Jonah says you can have 2,000 subs and enough watch time, and if they think you're not marketable, they can deny you, which is why I was terrified to not make it, because I didn't think I'd never make it back in. But see, I think when it comes to the marketing, right, see the marketability of your channel, I don't think the rules on that are as strict as the rules on being allowed to be monetized in the first place. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I mean is, when I have videos that are demonetized and I can't find a reason, so it's not a copyright reason, it could literally be because they think for whatever reason that video isn't suitable for family ads. But then a lot of the ad content that I get on my channel is 99% to do with families and kids, like even down to like milk formula and places that you go shopping, things like that. It's just normal family stuff. So if that is what was allowed to be monetized in the first place, I can't see them changing that, because I'm just a normal family person, so I'm the person that those ads are aimed for. So if there's people that watch my channel, then they would assume that those people would watch those ads. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know it makes sense in my head, but I don't know if I can word it properly. Val said you have a wonderful channel. Thank you. It's not the most exciting, but I think hopefully I have a nice enough personality that it's fun to watch, or it's real enough to watch. I don't know. I don't know what I bring. I haven't actually thought about what it is I bring to YouTube. I just talk and be myself. Jonah says it should be interesting to see what happens with all the channels who reach the threshold after. YouTube is a real mess right now. It is such a mess right now. I have a point to mention about the YouTube email that everybody gets sent about the policy change, and I'm really annoyed with it, and I'll tell you that in a second. Tracy Ann says, I don't think all of Mum Vlog 80's vlogs are monetised. No, I know they get hit hard with it as well. They did, and I know that other channels get hit hard with it. There was nothing they could do with their other channels. H, your channel makes me happy. Oh, thank you. You make me happy. But YouTube being a mess, right? The emails, this annoyed me. I don't know if anybody else figured this out, right? The YouTube sent out the email, we're going to change the policies. Everybody was annoyed. Then they sent out the email just the other day to say that was it. You didn't make it. If you didn't make it, you're not monetised. Now, in that email, YouTube gave a F&Q, the facts and questions bit. So it was just questions about can I still have end cards, can I still promote my channel, things like that. The last question on that list, which was really interesting to me, did YouTube make these changes because of Logan Paul? And YouTube said, no, these changes were already in effect before that. Now, the first reason that annoys me is because you're giving, yet again, attention to this guy. Now, I know you might like him. I'm not arguing whether people like him or not, but the situation of what happened and the fact that it was such a big deal, maybe people did ask that question, maybe people did think that YouTube changed the policies because of that, but to even say that in the email, you're acknowledging it again. You're just putting everybody's attention right back onto the fact of what he done, and you're giving him more advertising, giving him a way to make more money, basically. You know, you mentioned that guy's name, he's got about 1 million new subscribers just because you mentioned his name. And I'm sorry, that to me is like, why even put that in the email? That email was to address the policy changes. Why did you have to mention his name? There's millions and millions and millions and millions of YouTubers. Why did you even have to put his name out there on that public email to everybody? That really annoyed me, because all you've done is, you know, made his bank account go ching ching a wee bit more. I know he's demonetised, I know his channel's demonetised, but his name is a brand now. He makes money in his sleep. It's not just a YouTube thing anymore. That guy makes money through so many different revenues. And I know a lot of them did pull out, a lot of sponsorships and all that dropped out. But basically, you mention his name, he's getting paid. Simple as that. That's what I believe anyway. I could be wrong, but that's my thoughts. Tracy Ann, I never got that email. I heard about it. It's a disgrace what they've done. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's, as I said, it doesn't affect me, so I'm not really that bothered, but I know it really, really, really did affect people. And for all the ones that did make it, like Jonah, and I think the neighbours, you made it as well, if I'm correct. And if you did make it, that is so awesome, and I'm genuinely so happy for you. And I know it was a really stressful time, but hopefully you got something good out of it. You've not only made the threshold and be allowed to be monetised, but you've realised that all these people are here and willing to be supportive and help you out and help your channel grow. And I've learned that. I've learned that even just watching Jonah having to go through that, I've made new friends and stuff. And it's just like a lovely wee happy community that I'm part of, and I love it. I love the more people that I meet through YouTube, it's like meeting people that are so similar minded to myself. I'm going to get a bit soppy here, right? But I have a couple of real life friends, but because of all my anxiety and things like that, I don't go out much, and because of my health, I don't drink, I don't do things, and it does get a bit lonely. It does get a bit lonely, and it does get a bit isolating. But every night I get to chat to friends in America, in Canada, in Germany, and England, and I get to talk to all these different people, and the best thing about it is they're all similar to me. Everybody's kind, everybody's grateful, everybody's appreciative, everybody's just nice and polite, and we all have our own opinions. You know, believe it or not, and I'm not going to say what it is, but actually with somebody from YouTube that is one of my dear friends that I love wholeheartedly, I have a major difference of opinion with a certain subject. Major difference of opinion. But that difference of opinion is not going to change my friendship with that person. I love that person so dearly. They're like just in my heart, my dear, dear, dear friend. But we have differences of opinion that are completely separate. But it's okay, because people don't need, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you need to force it down somebody's throat or, you know, go on about it or anything like that. You can find so much in common with someone, even if there's just one thing you don't like, even if there's one thing that you don't agree with or anything, you still give that person a chance, because people have so many different sides to them and so many different things that they can offer to the world. So just because you might not like one particular aspect doesn't mean that you can't like all of them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I talking rubbish? Val said, if we didn't have Nikki and John vlogs or Pranksters in Love as our great friends, we would never have made it. If you don't know them, they are big YouTubers and great content on many channels. Oh, I might have to check that out. Nikki and John. Oh, Nikki and John, I'll need to remember that. Val, we miss them and Iris so much. Oh, you do, but you do. You meet friends, and it's not internet friends. It's people that you can go to, that you can talk about your actual real life feelings and things that's going on in your life, and things that you're upset about, things that you're happy about, what you're doing today. It's friends. It's real life friends from the internet, from YouTube. I mean, this time 2 years ago, I was really, really, really sad, really depressed, really isolated. I'm not going to go on about that now. If you want to know about that story, you can check other vlogs. But I was really extremely depressed. Mum's Vlog 80 saved my life. They saved my life. They literally, physically saved my life. And through that, I've met Jen, Mainville and Mike on the internet. I met Jonah on Snapchat, The Weekenders, T-Life, so many. And then now through Jonah, I've met Val and the Neighbours, Ducky One, Emoji Guy, Oliver. Like, there's so many people. Tracy Ann, I think, through Mum's Vlog 80 as well. H through Mum's Vlog 80. There's so many of you guys that I talk to that I love. Like, I actually genuinely, like, I think dearly of you. And it's on the internet, but it's just as important to me as any of the people that I physically see in real life. Just as important. I probably talk to you guys more than what I speak to the people in my real life. Let's see what yous are saying. They used to live next door, hence our name, The Neighbours. Emoji Guy says they were the ones that introduced him to Val. Tracy Ann said Mum's Vlog 80 are amazing. H has just put a wee smiley face. It is, it's just, isn't it just a room full of smiles? Isn't our wee community group of YouTube, our wee side of YouTube is just a room full of smiles? And I love that. And even though sometimes sad things happen or bad things happen, there's just always a way that it brings you smiles. You heard that? That noise is because I forgot to put my phone on silent and I just got a notification. Hang on. Let me see what it says. Hang on. Oh, it's just Instagram. Can't be anything special. You keep hearing a weird sound. Oh no. Sorry, it's my phone. I forgot to put it on silent, so every time I get a notification it's like... Sorry. I know, I've been here for 45 minutes. Was this a feel good Friday? Did this make you feel good? Are you smiling? It is a phone vibrating, it's not anything else. So yes, are you feeling good? Good, Jonah says yes. Val says, I'm smiling. Lots of smiles. H is laughing. I'm laughing too. Well, good. See, well, that's it then. I was going to call emoji guy Jonah. Emoji guy's smiling. H is feeling happy. We'll see. Mission accomplished then. I'm not really sure I stayed on one subject, but if you're smiling at the end of it, that is the whole point. Tracy Ann is smiling and laughing. Are you laughing with me or at me though? Either one's fine. Listen, see if you're laughing, you're smiling, it's all good. If it feels good, it is good. Simple as that. Emoji guy says I should live stream more. I probably will. It's just I wanted to start off on a weekly basis just so I could kind of get the hang of it, because it's always scary when you start live streaming because you never know who's going to, if anybody's going to turn up. So you're like, oh god, because I do love talking. I can talk for Britain clearly, but I love conversation as well. So I love like you guys talking to me, comment as much as you want, ask questions, do lots of different things. Jonah, you need some moderators. I know, but did we not try this last time? I tried to make you a moderator last time and it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work, but it didn't work. And then I started pressing buttons and then I had bubbles and things. If you remember last time I was pressing the filter and got carried away. So let's not do that again. But yeah, I do like going live. It is fun and it makes me smile. And I've had a really rubbish week, so this is great. The Neighbours is going live on Sunday at 2 PM Pacific specifically. Time to go over colouring stuff and there will be giveaways. Oh, come on by, we should. Let's all go to the Neighbours on Sunday at 2 PM Pacific, which I don't know what that would be in my language. I would need to check. Stephen says, message in advance so we can all make sure we're watching. Definitely, I know. Do you know I do this all the time? I go live and I don't tell anybody. I heard the big prize will be Darrow. Ooh. I might do a giveaway. Should I do a giveaway? I give away things all the time anyway. But should I do a public giveaway, do you think? 10 PM my time. Right, 10 PM on Sunday. Jonah, you keep me right. Or Val, just message me anyway. You can just tell me when you're going live and then I'll let people know. Yes, Val, let us know. Tracy, and that will be UK time, probably about 10 o'clock then, because I think we are 4 hours ahead of Jonah until the end of March, and then there's a time change in March. Spring forward. Yeah, we go forward an hour at the end of March. Yay! So, yep, I'm staying live Fridays at 7. For the meantime, and I might pop in live at other points and I might think about doing a little giveaway. Maybe I can do a giveaway with some candy, some Scottish candy, some Scottish presents maybe. Jonah says he's 4 hours ahead of Val and I'm 4 hours ahead of him. Yes, so 8 hours then, pretty much. Aye, 2 PM, 10 PM, right, I get you. So yes, I think I'll be doing a giveaway. What do you think? Should I do a giveaway? Should I do a Scottish prize giveaway? And I might even send you one of my bracelets. How's that for an idea? Will I one of my bracelets, and whoever wins can get the bracelet before I've even sold them. How's that? That's a good prize, I think. Send you a wee picture and a bracelet. H, you weren't here at the beginning of the live, you don't know, but I've got, if you watch back, I've got lots of wee charms that I've bought because I'm going to make bracelets and put them in these wee bags and sell them for cancer charity, Macmillan Cancer Research and Young Lives Against Cancer. Click Sergeant. So yes, giveaway, that's what we're going to do. I've just decided. Don't know how I'm going to work it yet. I don't know how I'll pick a winner. I'll think about it. That'll be next week's thoughts, maybe. Val says, how much will I sell them for? I'm thinking just literally £1, $1, literally, and because even though it's like sterling silver and stuff, it's like I want it to be a good thing that basically feels like you're getting something really pretty, but that you're also doing something really good for charity, and every little bit helps. And I don't want to take advantage of people because I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money. So yep, probably about $1 or $2 maybe. But yeah, that'll be a prize. I've got to figure out. Yes, I know. International sales, I know. I'm going to have to change it into currencies and how much money that would be in different currencies. You're absolutely right. But I think if I do it for payment through PayPal, if I make it £1, then when you go on PayPal, you can convert your money to £1. So it'll tell you like how much it'll be. Shipping won't be a problem, because under 2 kilos, if you send under 2 kilos, it's actually really good prices. Now, obviously, a wee tiny bracelet just fits in an envelope. It's literally no bother. It's going to be not even £1, £2 maybe. I don't know. But it won't be a lot. I'm not bothered about that. You don't need to worry about shipping or anything. It'll probably be free shipping, to be fair. You guys talk amongst yourself about the chat. Nobody else needs to know that. But yes, I will do a giveaway then. How's that for an idea? Not next Friday. Feel Good Friday next week will be postponed to Saturday because I'll be in hospital. So Saturday 7 PM I will do Feel Good Saturdays, which doesn't have the same ring to it. So we'll do a bit might not do the giveaway next week. We'll talk about the giveaway next week, and I'll tell you how I'm going to do the giveaway next week. But the giveaway won't be next week. It'll probably be the following week. But next week we will talk about the giveaway, and I'll decide how I'm going to do that. But yep, giveaway will be a bracelet and a picture and some Scottish things. Just because I love being Scottish. It's awesome. You guys are just talking about joining group chats. That's great. See, my friend Stephen Brown is my friend in real life. I went to school with Stephen from when I was about 14 years old. So Stephen Brown in the comments is actually my real life friend. So that's great that you guys are talking. Tracy Ann, are you on Facebook? I've got a personal Facebook, but then I've got a YouTube Facebook. My YouTube Facebook is Debz Dreams, DEBZDREAMS or MZ. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I changed it and then it went back to it. But if you look up Debz Dreams on Facebook, you can message me on there if you want to get a hold of me. Jonah says, I gotta go shower before Shauna gets home and kills me for not being ready. Didn't do the dishes today either. I'm gonna get killed. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's a happy death for you, and it's, you know, sorry to hear that. Commiserations and all that. Val says she'll always wanted to go to Scotland. And then bye Jonah. H says bye Jonah. Emoji guys says bye Jonah. I say bye Jonah. Jonah says, see you guys. Tracy Ann says, okie dokie. And guess what, guys? I'm going to go too because I've been here for an hour. And I actually appreciate that you guys have been listening to me for an hour, but I don't want to push my luck. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all your well wishes as well. You guys have been great. Let's see, this week I've been showed so much love, and it's nice to be reminded that people care. So thank you so very, very much. And yes, I'm done. I'm gonna go for a bath and use all the stuff that H sent me. So bye everybody, and I'll see you all next time. There is a vlog going up, so keep an eye out for that later. Yes, it's been an hour. I know, I need to go. But thanks again. I'll see you all next time.